We are in a climate right now as a nation where mental health is at the forefront of everyone's minds post-pandemic. We all just experienced something where we were isolated for a long time, and I think that the after effect of that, particularly for teenagers, is showing now. My name is Heather DeFlorio. I have been at High School for Environmental Studies this is my 8th year. I have been acting principal for 3 years, and then I was an assistant principal of humanities for 5 years before that. It's important to me as a leader to make sure that students' basic needs are met, as well as the fact that adults in the building are growing professionally to be able to learn how to support students in a socio-emotional capacity. We have done a lot of professional development with our teachers and our staff to be able to train them in how to support students in the classroom and make sure that they're feeling seen and heard, and also how to refer them if they feel that students need more support outside of the classroom. We also really work closely with our ELA teachers, so our English teachers, on different strategies that they can embed into their classroom and to their curriculum to address mental health. So for the first couple of weeks of school, many of our English teachers do restorative circles to build community in their classrooms. They also pull from some text. So Mark Brackett's Permission to Feel is something that a lot of teachers have read and turnkey strategies from. There's something called a mood meter that Mark Brackett uses that a lot of our teachers, not just in ELA, other classes too, use that to open up their class. So it's a check-in with students of like, how do I feel today? We have 3 routes at our school, and the first route is knowing every student well, right? The second is equity and rigor, and the third is climate justice. But like, one of our biggest goals is making sure that every student is known in this building, and that starts with the teachers. The teachers spend the most time with them every day. So I think our staff understands that there is a need for these changes, right? And I do think it's about working with them to be able to incorporate, again, those socio-emotional strategies and activities and check-ins with students into their curriculum in a digestible way, so that they still feel like we are getting to know the kids and building that foundation, and then I can teach them that content and skill. Because at the end of the day, a student is not going to learn what they need to in your class if they don't feel that sense of belonging, if they don't feel safe, right? So it's really important that teachers are building that foundation and that relationship.
My name is Julia Cespedes. I'm a senior in high school, and my experience in high school is pretty great. Our guidance staff is really big on supporting us. We have programs, therapists in the school, and any moment that I feel stressed or just overwhelmed, I could easily go to them. This school as a whole, I think it's a very good community. Me personally, I do feel safe in this school. There's just a lot of support from a lot of teachers. Us students who do treat each other nice. That's how I see my senior year, as a big family, and just all of us supporting each other, trying to graduate.
My name is Shawan Seeley. I'm the Assistant Principal of Personnel Services here at HSES. I've been the Assistant Principal here for 3 years. Prior to my role as the Assistant Principal here, I was a school counselor for 19 years. Besides providing my guidance counseling and provide supports to students and families, we do a lot of other things too, as well as town halls where we do awareness about mental health. We just had a mental health workshop series where we did workshops on things like reframing your thoughts, vision boards. We also have the Jewish Board, who is the outside organization. If kids need more intense counseling or more one-on-one supports, they're able to provide that. But in the town hall, we do mental health awareness, but we also do celebrations. So it's building that community that helps students feel like they have a place to be. But also the classroom guidance lessons are, I think, important because those are more small group interventions that we do and facilitate. That trust has to be built, first of all, for the students to be able to feel supported. So our job at this school is to make sure students feel supported and have someone in the building they can trust. That's why it's very important for us that they not only feel they can trust the counselors, because we are a school of 1,200 students, so basically the counselors may not be able to see students on a daily basis, but as long as there's someone in the building, an adult in the building that students trust, then they're able to basically turnkey that information to the counselors or the support staff that is going to be necessary to help them with whatever they're going through.
How do you think you as a teacher can help relieve students of mental distress and burnout? I think having classwork and assignments that are achievable in 45 minutes is really important. I think that will help with the stress if they don't have a quiet space to read at home or what their home life might look like. Everything that they need to succeed can be done in 45 minutes.
I try to be available after school routinely every week so that everybody knows where I am, where they can ask their questions, and a friendly face that they can keep coming back to.
I think reaching out is the biggest thing, like noticing when students are not their normal selves, and being the teacher to say, hey, I noticed you look a little down, is anything okay, anything I can do? I think sometimes those little moments of outreach kind of show that you're a person in your teacher's eyes and kind of help remotivate and refocus you if you need to.
My name is Mark Anthony. I'm a senior at the school, and I love the school, honestly. I've told many teachers before that the school has felt like a second home to me. I feel like I've made many connections, even during my freshman year when I was behind the screen. I've made very genuine connections with my teachers. I also have my guidance counselor, Frankie, and Ms. Fredericks, who I always talk to throughout the school year. And I always also have my music. It just helps me a lot just to focus on certain things. And teachers are always available and more than happy to help a student out. And then coming back after the pandemic, I got to meet them fully. There was just a lot of genuine connection, I felt, and I've learned to grow with them and do all these really nice things with them throughout the year.
My name's Geraldine Lara, and I'm a senior. And my experience in the school it's been pretty good. Like, I gradually got closer to like the APs and the deans, and they became like my support system. Like, they just listen to me and then try to give me the best advice as they can. I think in terms of improvement, I would say they're always working on improvements. Like, I wouldn't really say they need to improve this or that, because even if I say it, they're probably already working on it, because they're